Okay, I don't have any challenge yet.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show with Ivan Saric. I hope you can hear Ivan. Please tell me in the
Hi
chat.
everyone, and
And
I'm waiting currently for the challenge. Yeah.
I think he changed you according to Davis. Can you see up?
Challenges. Okay, yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So I wish you good luck. You're white, you're black. You're white.
Okay, yeah, we'll start.
So good luck.
Thanks. E4, E5. I'll go for Ruy Lopez to see what he's planning to do. Okay, Rook E1. This is all normal. Bishop C5, C3. Castles, I'm not familiar with this move, but okay. And if I play bishop G5, what happens? Rook E8. I'm not quite sure what he wants here. Can I play just knight d2? And if takes on d4, I have e5. Probably he will play h6 first to force me to take, or to play bishop h4 and then give up the pawn or piece for 2 pawns. If he plays g5, maybe I will play knight g5 or just bishop g3 and sacrifice the pawn. He goes d6. Here, kind of in dilemma what to do. Maybe bishop d5, but then g5 again. I need to worry, but yeah, I'll play like this. g5, not g5. Knight takes d5. E takes d5. H takes g5. I take on c6. This is. I will go for it. If he takes on g5, I just take with bishop. And after knight d5, probably I don't have anything better than taking, because if I go knight f3, he just goes back. If I go queen h5, he can take on g5, and then I've already sacrificed too much. He will take on c6, and I go queen g4, f6 probably. This seems completely fine for black. Maybe he's even slightly better here, or much better, I don't know. Bishop g3, I want to play h4. He of course wants to trade queens, and I'm not sure how to avoid this. Yeah, I need to play faster. Knight e4 and take on e5, and probably king g7 he will play, or king f7, yeah. Rook d1, my next move is h4 after bishop c6 or bishop e6 or rook d8. I don't know, he has very comfortable position, pair of bishops and no real weaknesses. But maybe my position is not so bad at all. It's not very pleasant, but maybe it's not so great. I have to give up the d file, and this seems like a problem. Now he can even go rook h8. No, rook h8, maybe knight f6 I have trick. My idea is to play bishop h4, and if rook h8 I will go for this. Probably he missed this. King f6 loses to bishop e5, so rook h6, this is logical. I go knight d5. If I can just take one bishop, then I'm really happy. Yeah, I think this will just end in a draw. I'm worse on time, but yeah, I cannot win this. Even with 2 pawns up, I'm not in a time to win this game, even if it's winning, but I doubt it. Yeah, I played badly in my opening phase, so I'm happy with the draw. So now I'm black. Okay, queen f6, queen d4, I go the same stuff as after knight d4, just knight f6 and knight c6. This is kind of a modern approach from white side, to put queen on e3, later knight on c3 and rook on d1. Just I need to remember how black plays. I think bishop e6 is normal. Then rook c8. And white plays something like rook b1 with the idea of b3. Queen f4, this is a bit... Okay, he wants queen h4, yeah, this is normal. And bishop h6 or some knight g5 later. Yeah, I want to be ready to challenge bishop h6 with queen h5. 3 queens, and then I'm completely fine. a3, queen h5, queen g3. Now I can go b5 with some ideas b4 in mind, but not immediately, because I will drop some pawn. Bishop h6, knight e5. If he takes on e5, then his queen on h4 is a bit misplaced, and my idea was to sacrifice my rook on c3, and I'll do it. You can take on e6, take on g7. I have some compensation, but I'm not completely sure what's the evaluation of this position. Bishop d3, okay, he's defending pawns. Now I should somehow take one of his pawns, but now knight e3 he just takes with pawn. Bishop e3. Okay, maybe I'll try it. You can insert knight e6, but he didn't. Okay, he can play rook ac1 first, but then queen b2 and I take on h3, and then I'm hoping that my 2 connected pawns will provide enough counterplay for my exchange down, or my weakened king. He's trying to attack my weaknesses. e7 is one of them. Rook b1. Can I just push my pawns and pretend it's nothing happens? He has some annoying ideas. After a4 he takes on g7 and knight e6, which I don't like at all, so I need to move my queen from b5. Yeah, somehow now my position looks dubious. Some tactics could work for him. he can take on b3, queen b3, knight e6, but then I will just sacrifice my queen on e6, and I'm not entirely sure this was great for him. Okay, he wants queen c7. This was a good move. Yeah, somehow I need to push my pawns. Not sure how. I don't understand what's going on here. Who is better, or probably still not clear. Okay, queen f8 was mate in 1, so I even didn't see this move at all. Again, it seems that the game will finish in a draw. Yeah, I don't have anything better. I could maybe try to win on time, but yeah, okay. He was fair last game, so I shouldn't be unfair in this one. Okay, now I should somehow play better than the last time. I think he will repeat because it was success for him. Bishop c5, c3, castle, d4. Okay, now I put my bishop on e3 and play the simplest possible way, which is not considered as the most critical line, but okay. I'm just trying not to be worse after opening. Yeah, I should have gone for d5 actually, I think. Normally they put rook on b8, so after d5. Not sure this is so great for black. He must play c4 and then after a3 knight d3, but then this pawn will probably fall, or play a5 but then a3 knight d6 is just bad for black. I'll just need to be careful not to allow knight e4. If queen b3 knight e4, bishop b6, knight d2. I take on e8, so this is okay. And queen e8, I just take knight. And if bishop e3, rook e3, then my pawn is defended, and if anything else, I just take on d3. Did I miss something? And if queen e2, just bishop to e3, I think, and he will go rook e8. Yeah, unfortunately I can't attack his queen, but I can play queen d1 and trade it off. If bishop d5, but I will lose some pawns, but yeah, still 2 pawns should be enough. to win this game. He's creating some practical problems for me because he will take my all queenside pawns and then I have to work hard for the victory. Somehow I need to stop these pawns. Yeah, I'm not sure what should I do here first, but probably just improve my king to g3 and then play f4, f5 and try to attack his king if possible. The most important thing here is to prevent him of any counterplay. Yeah, if I play f4 then he can play rook b3 and then just sacrifice. Still I don't know what to do. Yeah, okay, I will go for f4, f5 now. And f6 if allowed. And if he plays f6 then his g7 pawn will be extremely weak. Yeah, now my idea is just to give mate. Bishop d5, I take with king. And this was a good game, I think. Okay, he blundered a piece, but even after that it wasn't easy. This time I will go for Caro-Kann, but he plays c4, trying to enter the panel. And queen a4 line where white basically takes a pawn or black sacrifices it in order to get some very nice piece play. I can't play b5 because my rook was hanging on a8, but first this move. And anyway, b5, b4 is a threat. I don't think he misplayed something because normally black shouldn't have somehow. I think I equalize very easily. Like my next move is knight b6 and I just take on d5 and I'm completely fine. And my rook on c8 is anyway more useful than on b8, so this is not worrying me at all. And I have threat of b4. Maybe this was possible even after d6. But then he could take on e7 and play knight a4 and my knight on b6 was hanging, so I couldn't play it at once. Yeah, now my idea is just to trade or to take some pawns. Can I play h6 and bishop h6, knight somewhere to d5? rook c5. Now maybe h6 is a threat, because after bishop h6 I have rook h5. And he's losing the piece, and yeah, he's preventing bishop h5, rook h5. But now I have some other ideas, like rook d5 or rook g5, and maybe somewhere with the knight. His knight on d4 looks a bit strange. But he has knight c6. After he can take and play knight c6, or yeah, this was careless. But still, it's not so clear. I take on pawn on a3, and again I have two connected outside pass pawns, like in the first game when I was black. Also I was an exchange down. Okay, he's creating some counterplay here, but this pawn seems irrelevant. But I will lose probably another one, so maybe it is relevant. Can I play b3? Not sure what to do here. Yeah, okay, I will just play b3. I think I had much better options, but okay. Yeah, this was stupid, completely stupid. Where I'm very low on time, but my position, it's not so great actually. Still, I don't understand what's going on. Because knight c2 just loses, okay. Bishop a1, king b3, and then a2, and I'm just promoting. I was a bit lucky in this game because, yeah, but because it seems like I was blundering everything, but still my pawns were simply too strong. It's time to change situation a bit with Italian. Which should be a good opening for a blitz, because the plan is very simple. You just develop all your pieces and then think. And g5 shouldn't be so strong when white has pawn on h2 and not on h3. Otherwise, when white has pawn on h3, black is immediately, in my opinion, better. But here white should somehow be at least fine. Although I'm not playing it precisely. Yeah, I need to prevent g3, and then knight comes to g4. This I can't allow. On the other hand, I'm opening the h5, which seems extremely dangerous. Now I'm even considering taking with knight. Because, yeah, but knight h5. Yeah, I should take with pawn, probably. If somehow this queen from d8 arrives to h5, I'm dead. Let's hope this won't occur. That queen is very fast. Queen to f6 is already creating some threats. So knight e3, but then queen goes to g5. This queen g5, knight f1, and if queen h6, I have knight somewhere, f5, okay, knight f4. Can I take on g4? Probably not. queen g5, or even knight h3 and just take on g4 and knight f2. Knight g4, queen g5. I take on f4, but this looks so dubious. He takes f4, I'm just lost completely. And if I go somewhere else, like knight f1, queen g5 anyway, yeah, I don't see what else to play, just I've already spent so much time and the position is not good. Yeah, I'm hoping to play knight g3 too. This is my only chance to prevent checkmate. But anyway, his threats are very strong and I can't move my knight to f5 or some other square because queen h2 is checkmate. And yeah, this is just horrible. Queen h, he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, queen g3, queen h2, anything. Yeah, okay, I'll just resign because I've played a bit carelessly this game. Yeah, g3 was inviting for trouble. I think I will go Caro-Kann again. The last one went pretty well for me. Yeah, that's the point, because now if rook b8, bishop f4, this is way more precise for white to go. And then I need to waste one tempi with b6 and then later play b5. Now there are moves like d6 or something, even knight g5, queen b6, I think, queen b4, knight b6. And he's playing very fast. It's like, oh, I blundered a pawn. I was thinking either to play knight d5 or, oh, why didn't he take this pawn with queen? Oh, he wants to attack, probably bishop h6 or some knight to g5. Knight e5 is, I guess, his next move, and if I play h6, he will sacrifice on f7 and play knight e5. But I think I have to play like this. Yeah, I like his position very much. Knight g6, bishop g7, okay, he wants queen g5 and take with the queen. And knight e7, I must play, give my pawn on e6, but at least my pawn on g6 is alive, which is way more important. I shouldn't get mated. I think I have enough pieces around my king, and I blundered this move, which is a bit unfortunate, so I have to play knight h7. defend g6, and now when queen moves I go rook f8, and maybe it's not so bad, but knight on e7 looks... Now knight f5 and knight on e5 is hanging. And then he has queen f4 with idea. If rook e5, king f7, rook f5, and I'm losing my queen. But I can just go rook e7. I'm threatening mate in 1, so he has to waste some move. And I'm having 3 pieces for the rook, but my king is extremely weak. On the other hand, his king is not great at all. Also, yeah, knight g5, knight f3, knight h3, a lot of threats. It seems like 3 pieces are a bit too much for 1 rook, even though I'm 4 pawns down. Maybe he has to go king f1. Okay, this looks like I should be mating here. And rook f2 checkmate. I was lucky in this game. Up to some point I think he played very well, but then maybe after bishop g6 was already bad for white. It's hard to tell in a blitz game. I will try the Italian again, because I have a feeling that this caveman attack with h6, g5 shouldn't work when white has a pawn on h2, but just I can't remember how it goes. I'm sacrificing a pawn. Now he will play knight e4, otherwise he's just worse, and then he will take on h4. I will take with my knight on e4, queen h4, and then some queen b3 move, or d4 immediately. Yeah, okay, let's start with queen b3, just to see what he will do. Queen e7, okay, I go d4. I have some compensation for the pawn, but the main problem in his position is that he can't castle, because if he goes short castle, then pawn on h6 is hanging and his king is very weak, and I think long castle is even worse after some b5, d5, but he will keep his king in the center. Now I need to find some useful move. Let's say a5. I want to play b5, but knight a5 is worrying me, and after b5, ab, bishop b5, a6 becomes a serious threat, and also d5 is a serious threat. So just let me think. Maybe I can take even with the queen. Actually, everything looks promising. Yeah, I will take with queen, because queen b7 also is a very annoying threat. Like if he castles, queen b7. Luckily my pawn is on d4, so in many lines I don't have to worry about some bishop f2 discovers checks, for example. Queen b7, castle, queen b7, knight a5, rook f5, and he doesn't have some bishop f2 moves or anything similar. Actually, I don't see any other move besides castling. Castling long is just suicidal after a6 or rook b1 or any other move. And castling short seems, or king f8. He defends pawn on h6, but I wouldn't take this pawn anyway, because after bishop h6, rook fb8, he's defending his pawn. Maybe a6 was even better than queen b7 actually. Because yeah, I think queen e8 is only move, but yeah, queen c7 looks strong. And this I didn't even consider. Yeah, I should be completely winning here. He can't play f4 because I just take with bishop. And then bishop to e3, and then I'm just completely winning, and he has no counterplay at all, so he resigned. Yeah, this sacrifice was maybe not so great, but it was smart for a blitz game. Position is much easier to play for a white side after this sacrifice. Actually, I didn't want to repeat Caro-Kann from the last time, but okay, I will go for some inferior King's Indian. He goes for bot-winning setup, which is smart since I've put my pawn already on c6, which is normally you would like to put your pawn on c5 or somewhere similar, but this a3 rook b1 plan is common in some other type of positions. Here white normally goes h3 f4 and just bishop e3 and attacks. Okay, I will copy him. After b4 I take and play b5. And my knight is doing some job on a6, attacking this pawn on b4. He gave up this bishop easily, and I'm not sure this was the best decision. Anyway, I'm happy to take bishop at any point. Now I can take on d5, play bishop e6, or put my knight to d4. So yeah, since I'm leading, I should try to simplify position, I think. I'm completely fine. Slightly even better. He can't play f4 because pawn on h4 is hanging, and this should be at least fine for black. I think my bishop is stronger than his, but my pawn structure should be better, but okay. I need to prove it somehow. He wants to put his rook on c6, and this is quite annoying. And if I go rook c1, he just plays queen e2 and nothing happens. And rook c3, rook c6. I don't want to do this, so I'm a bit dilemma here. Yeah, I don't know, I just play some more. I wasted too much time on this move. I was was even considering playing rook c1, queen e2, rook c3, but this seems like a better version of it. Okay, at least I will take some pawn. If he goes rook a6 and if rook d8, will he sacrifice? Yeah, he will give the rooks, but I need to play it too fast. Yeah, I'm wasting so much time. Now if rook a6, I go queen e7. He probably will go queen e... Oh, I thought he will go queen e1. Ah, he is provoking me to play f5 and then he will go queen e1, but I will first give check and now play f5, and now he has to go on e2 and then I take pawn, but yeah, I'm very slow. I'm trying to create some counterplay here with some rook h4 ideas. I don't know is this working or not, but I don't have much time. Otherwise my position is very nice, but yeah, I have to play moves like this in order to keep things simpler for me. Yeah, I think my position is great, but I'm just simply not in time. Playing what is this? Yeah, if I had like 10 seconds more, I think I'm just winning probably, but now I'm lost. Yeah, okay, just 1 second. Again, Italian, it will be interesting to see if he will repeat the same stuff as in previous games. Somehow I think he will, because it's still a pawn. In previous game, but I guess not bishop f5 or maybe bishop d7 or something else, I don't know, or maybe f5. He repeats, which is surprising. Okay, this is improvement. But I'm not sure how big an improvement this is. Still I have a6 idea, if rook b8. If I take on e5, queen e5, he takes. And now it's time to develop my bishop. Yeah, he can't play c6 because pawn on d6 is extreme. Now I have some ideas like knight d6 followed by rook e5 or knight g3 followed by rook e5. I don't know, this seems great. If I'm not missing something. Yeah, knight g3 was much better. think he can play bishop e6 after the cd6, rook e5, bishop e6. Yeah, this was unnecessary, I think. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, maybe I should take with pawn on e5. Pretend that this was some sort of an idea. Rook e5, bishop e6, just d5, queen e6, bishop e6. Well, maybe. Yeah, bishop e6 I missed initially. Okay, but he goes for this, so I'm happy to say this. And I'm just, otherwise I would play d5 and I'm just winning. But here also his knight looks terrible. And also the pawns are hanging and he's still blundering, so it's okay. I shouldn't lose this one, even though I put my rook on e8 without no particular reason, just my mouse is not listening. Yeah, this was, again, I had great position, great game, but in one move I just rook e8 was a bit unfortunate, but that happens in a online chess. But luckily he didn't have much time, so he even managed to lose this game. Yeah, it's good that I'm not losing games like this one, like last one. This is standard Rosolemo stuff. Yeah, this move works if black has already castled, but now queen h5 and I can just resign. I will probably go with king to d7, so I'm not at least pinned. Yeah, it was too fast. If I just played castling instead of g5, my position would be more or less completely fine, but even this doesn't look so terrible. If I trade queens, I'm just better. And here at least I'm taking some pawns. I thought he wants queen g4. And here, as I said, I'm trading queens and I'm happy. Okay, I'm not trading queens. Yeah, this was smart. Yeah, if rook f8, just rook f1. Okay, I need to play something like this to get my bishop activated, and my bishop e6 is next move. His queen has no squares, and but probably he'll sacrifice in exchange to keep the initiative going. Somehow, I don't know, like rook f1, bishop e6, something. But then I take on f7, play rook f8. Actually, this looks very nice. He will play e6. Yeah, maybe rook f8 was even smarter, just to trade queens at no matter the cost. I think I shouldn't worry about this pawn, because my bishop is covering the f8 square, and after king c7 the rook will cover the square also, and when the king goes to b7 then my king is safe. This is my point. I think he just blundered a knight, so I thought this was an idea. Maybe he can promote the queen. I thought I had something here, but I don't. Just repeat moves. Bishop e5, king f2. I can't take on h3 because queen e7. Yeah, I'll just repeat moves. Again, the Italian. Okay, he won't go g5 this time. I'm sad that he didn't play it again, but okay. What to do? Yeah, I would like to play bishop c2 and d4, but he plays d5 first. I wanted somehow to put my bishop on a4 after taking on d5, but then just bishop d7. I want some space on the queen side, so I don't care that he played d5 first. But his position is completely fine, yeah, much better than in previous games. e d5, he takes with bishop, I guess. Yeah, I need to trade this bishop when you don't know what to do. You trade the bishops. But now he has a nice square for his knight on f4. Sometimes not immediately, of course. My rook is not doing anything on e3, so I'm returning it back also to avoid some d4 stuff. Queen c8, queen c1, I guess he wants to play c5. Actually, I'm planning to put my queen on e3. Okay, this is what he wants. I didn't even consider this, which is the most typical reaction for black. So I need to move my rook. But he plays, so I can have queen f1. But d4 is annoying. But I take on d4, rook e2, knight f4, queen f1, and I will have two pieces for rook and some pawns. Yeah, but I won't trade queens, this is a problem. And after knight e2 I have to take with queen, because my knight on f3 is hanging. But at least now my bishop has some diagonal. Or b3, f7. Blunder this. This was completely unnecessary. Maybe my position is not so that lost at all. I have some pieces around his king. Why did he play queen d7? I thought he needs to play like h5 with idea h4 or something. Now, like knight f5, knight e5. The pawn on f7 is hanging. What is this? This is very strange. After rook f8, I even consider bishop g6, knight e5. Okay. I think he must play something like rook f7 here. And this should be completely winning for me, I think. Okay, somehow I even won this game, which I didn't deserve, but it seems like playing chess and talking affects not only me but my opponents even more. The typical Rosolimo. Which this line is not particularly dangerous for black, because this bishop on b5 is not doing anything, and black wants to play a5 at some moment. If knight g5, my idea was to play queen e8 and then, But yeah, this was, I should have played h6 first and then, because now I allowed him to play f4. But anyway, maybe this is not so. Boring. My pawn on d6 is hanging. I'm just considering to play b5 or to go queen d7 immediately. Actually, I will play b5. He can't take on d4 because bishop d4 is checked, so he needs to play something like bishop a2, queen d7. I wanted to play g5 and f5 like. This is what I always want to do, to play g5 or something similar. Oh, maybe I can start with bishop b7. If I went knight f5, I didn't like bishop d5. So this is why I started with bishop b7. And here I have a feeling that I'm better, because somehow my pieces look great. This bishop on b7, I really like it, but his position is solid. Rook f1, I don't have a real threat here. But rook f1 was stronger. I don't know why, but I think because of this knight h4, I now have some tactical ideas, like even queen h3 in some lines, g takes h3, knight f3, and then knight d2, because his king will have to come to a8, h1 diagonal. So he plays queen e2. If d5, knight c5, and if something else, if I take on d3, he just takes. I put on d6. Okay, it's not hanging yet. His idea is to play bishop b1, but now he has to worry about d5. Somehow, like, knight g2 attracts me a lot. But he takes, c takes d3, queen d3, queen f5, and then he plays bishop b1. This looks so promising for me, I don't know. But I can't find anything. I have queen d3, now I can play d5. Yeah, completely forgot that rook is pinned on e1. If bishop on d3, just I take the knight. Here I thought queen c5 is strong, and bishop g2 is checkmate. Yep. It's 8.5. I've won the match. This went way more easier than I even thought it will be.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Somehow I was lucky in some games, when some I just played good. So.
Okay, very well played and very nice show. So all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night, Ivan. It was just the first round, right?
What?
Do you know whom to play in the second round?
No, this was the second round. Now.
Already? Okay.
I don't know. Third one is. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I know if I pass the third round, I will probably play Magnus, but I don't know against.
Okay, so that's very interesting.
But they still have to play match, I think.
Okay, good. So good night, everyone, and thanks, Ivan, for the show, and congratulations again. Very convincing victory.
Yeah, thank you and good night.
Good night.